Our next guest is an iconic multi-platinum rapper and entrepreneur. With over 30 years in the music industry, he helped put the Bay Area on the map with his hit song, Tell Me When to Go. Please welcome the one and only E-40!
Drinking is my ritual. Some might do the, and some might do the. I came to the game blindfolded, not knowing what to expect. You ain't gotta let me or nothing like that.
It is such an honor to have you here at the Happy Place. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. You feel like, see, okay, so I want to start off talking about your hit song, Tell Me Where to Go. It's celebrating the 20-year anniversary. Can you believe it?
Yeah, 20 years is a long time,
It is.
you know, and to still be, you know, played like every day.
Yes.
Like in all, you know what I'm saying, through all genres, you know what I'm saying? I love it, man, and I'll tell you, that song right there is a platinum record, of course,
Yes.
right? But it's like when you go platinum, and I've had platinum and gold all my career.
Come on.
But when you go platinum,
Yeah.
when you go platinum, it's like winning the Super Bowl. It's
Okay.
like a championship, you know what I mean? So I'm honored. I love the longevity of it, and God bless me. At
Yes.
an older age, too.
Yes, and you still in the game.
Yeah, still in the mix like Biscuit. Being from a small city called Vallejo, California, it's right next door to Napa, wine country, Napa, California. You know, many people come to Napa, which is right next door, same soil, 707.
Come on.
They come to Napa to get married. They do everything. And to me, you know, being from Vallejo and making it this far and being an icon in this game and being noticed all across the world, state to state, it's a beautiful thing. And when I rap, I use my verbal paintbrush.
Your verbal paintbrush.
Paintbrush.
I love that. See, there we go right there, because you're the king of slang.
Yes, I am.
Okay, now, he better know it. How does that happen?
Being from the Bay Area, we real slick with our words. We like to use colorful words. When I was young, I used to read the dictionary all the time, and just being laced around OGs. I like to hang around older people.
Yeah.
They game you up. They have you right, not wrong. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so that's where I got the game from. And then I always been creative, so they call me the king of slang.
You are, look, and I got a few of those terms. You got us all walking around trying to say the slang. I want to remind you know, what popo is.
Oh, the popo.
Popo.
Popo
Tell
is
me what that means.
Popo is the police, Johnny Law, the Poncherello, them people, the folks. You feel me?
Ah!
But you know, Popo, I made a song called Outsmart the Popos on that album, 1992, Federal. And they've been using movies and all kind of stuff, so I made it very popular, you know what I mean? It's from the Octagon.
did.
Yeah, it's from the Octagon. The Octagon is the ghetto, y'all.
Y'all better write it down. If you didn't know, you
what I
know
call
now. What about hella?
Hella, that's a Bay Area word since I was knee-high to a fly's eye. You know,
Knee-high to what?
That's the Bay Area. Since I was ankle low to a centipede's toe, they've been popping that. You know what I mean? Hey, for real, for real. Hella, everybody in the Bay, that's all. When you hear somebody say, that was hella of them over there, man, that's us, you know?
Okay. And for Sheezy, how'd that go?
For Sheezy is for sure, you know? So when me and Too Short, y'all know about Too Short?
Of course we do.
So me and
That's
Too
all
Short.
Bay Area, right?
Right, yeah, he from the Bay Area, he from Oakland, he from the town. So, you know, we ended up actually making a song called Rapper's Ball, and it was just in a nick of time. That's when that word started getting popular in the soils. But no rapper ever said it before we said for Sheezy. He was like, I say, too Sheezy. He say, for E-40. He say, we off the Heezy for Sheezy. I said, you know what I'm saying?
We can't do it like you. We can't do it like
And
you.
no other rapper had ever said that on record. So I just want to, you know what I'm saying,
Let us
commend
know.
ourselves on that one. You know, we popped our P's. You know?
Yes.
So my cousin Be Legit, he had a line in one of the songs. He said, I'm the goon with the spoon, right, on one of my songs, right?
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, the goon with the spoon. I say, yeah. So that's a double entendre. In the streets, y'all know cooking could go any kind of way, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a goon with the spoon, you feel me?
Yeah.
And so I started hashtagging that, and I went ahead and got it done, and next thing you know, I'm co-packing. I got a New York Times best-selling book called Goon with the Spoon.
So everything you touch turned into gold.
Everything I touch. And you know what? You know what's heavy? I was watching the segment with Snoop, my cousin Snoop. He was on here, and Snoop Dogg is the one who said, Cousin Earl, I want to put your book out, because he already had sold a million books on his book.
Yeah.
Right? So he was like, okay, Snoop Dogg presents Goon with the Spoon. Now we all over the place like space, y'all, all everywhere like air. So I've been doing double albums since Kermit the Frog was a pollywog, you dig? Everyone loves collector's items.
Yes.
I see people coming back with people buying record players now, youngsters.
I love a record player.
Right? Me too. It's just authentic and it's beautiful. It sets the mood, you know, and then, you know, so I'm doing CDs, I'm doing vinyl, and I'm doing cassettes. So, and I'm gonna have some swag for them, you know. You just gotta give them all that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Cassettes, y'all. You feel me?
Cassettes. Your happy place is here. What was your favorite part? Drop it in the comments and subscribe to help keep the joy coming.